and welcome to Dabbling in Journals, and today I'm working in my brown traveller's notebook from Traveller's Factory. I'm going to do some journal pages and share that process with you, and then I have a really fun little unboxing to also share with you, which I'm really enjoying. So let's get started. Now I've got a page that I need to finish, but I'm not going to do that now. And that's this one where I'm doing my paint experiment. So I know I need to finish that. But I want to just journal about some little happy moments and memories that I want to preserve in my life. So just let me click that and we will get started. So today I want to use some of the ephemera that I've collected in here. This is a beautiful little traveller's notebook made completely handmade from paper that the lovely Kiwi Penguin, who watches my videos, made for me, and it's gorgeous, look. And inside it's got all these little folders and places where there are little bits of pieces of journaling things I have collected from a variety of people who have made me happy mails. Oh, I forgot about that one. Suzanne made me that. Well, not made it, well, wrapped it, I don't know. Gifted it to me, that's the word I'm looking for. And I've got all kinds of little bits and pieces in here from lots of my lovely happy mail friends. So I want to use some of those today. And I've also got out some stamps. I really like this like paint splosh one. And this one's got some sort of really nice words. So I'm going to use those. And I have some photographs that I want to put into my journal. And I think I'm going to start with this one. And I just wanted to show you that photograph in a bigger version, because these are all little pieces of pottery that my niece has made. She's getting ready to open her online shop. I think that's opening in June. And she's been taking photographs of examples of her work. And I just think it's all so gorgeous. I can't wait to shop in her shop. So I was thinking that I would do a little entry in my journal with that photograph. And I'm going to start with some paper. So let's have a look what papers I've got in here. I saw some. I also need to check through here to see whether there's anything like this, for example, that I might want to use in my travel journal. So I'm going to save that. Oh, that's where these are. It's funny, isn't it, when you stash things away and then you forget. So I'm going to use some of those today, I think. But first I want to start with some paper. So I've got that. Oh, that's got France in there. That's got to be in my travel journal. What else have we got in here? I've got this really nice paper. Ooh, look at that one. I'm going to start with that one, I think. Because her pottery is very rustic, I want to make as rustic as possible a... I've forgotten that one. With the umbrella flying man. Oh, shall I use some of this? Oh, look at the back. Oh, that's really cool. Like, that needs to be a tip in. If I need a tip in. What am I doing? Right, what else shall I take out of here? Oh, look at these. They're so beautiful. I've been hoarding. I have been hoarding. I might use that little clock. That's cool. Oh, and look, there's some stamps. Let's take some of these out. That one doesn't want to come out. It looks like a Madonna and baby. I might use, oh, I don't know what to use. Oh, look, there's some like vellum here. Sticker sheets. That would be cool for stamping on. I've obviously saved it for that purpose. Ooh. Sorry, I'm getting all excited finding all these things that I put. It's like opening it all over again. Look at that owl. Ooh. I was thinking the other day that I needed some stickers to put on my paintings. That's probably too big, but who knows what else I might find in here. Oh, I like that little bit of paper there. That's really lovely. They're all lovely, so it's so hard to choose. Ooh. These are all so lovely. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, even more little tiny bits. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I won't use that. And then there's more papers here. Oh wow, look at these. I've not even used them. Okay, oh, that's so gorgeous. Right, I've pulled out a load of things from the here, some of which I will use and some of which I may not use, but let's get started. So I pulled that paper out first and I thought that would make a really nice element on my page. Just ripping it because I like the ripped look. Just get my distress ink and my Dibba Dabba Dobba tool and go around the edges. I'm going to stick that in. Now, that looks nice. So I'm going to put this ticket, I might just aging that a little bit and stick that one on. And then my photograph. And I want to use some of this. I feel like I want to be really sparing with it so I don't use it up. What do I like? Oh, I think it kind of changes colour. Ooh. Right, so let's use a piece of this. It's sticky. But it's like made out of, I don't know, it feels like embroidery thread. And then another piece. I like the way it changes colour. It's lovely when you go through your stash and you find things that you've forgotten about, because I tend to use the things that I've been gifted most recently, and I get so many gifts that I don't use up ones that I got a while back, which is a shame. So I'm trying to rectify that. I really love that. Was this Suzanne or Marie? I wish I could remember. I'll have to go back and look at some old unboxing videos, because I've had these for more than a year, and yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to put that one on. I'll have to trim it a little bit, but I think I'll glue it first and then trim it. And this is obviously a die cut. Really intricate one, beautiful. And the patience it will have taken to poke out all those little holes. That's what I always admire. It seems such a caring gift to go to all that trouble. Now what shall I pop up at the top? Shall I go with a bit more of this paper? I just tore it really ridiculously. How am I gonna? Oh, I'll have to put something there because I've got glue on the page. So that's affecting my design choices. So what shall I put? That looks really nice. Oh, I want the flower. And again, I'm just going to distress that edge. And I'm going to stop gluing on my book. There. Happy accident. I think I really like how that looks. And I want to connect them with a little bit more of this. Oh, I don't want to use it up. But there's no point having things for journaling if you don't use them, is there? and I will be able to enjoy it every time I flip through my journal. I'm trying to persuade myself it's okay to use my supplies. Oh, that's so cool. So I've got loads of really nice textures on this page, because this has kind of got a texture because it's a cutout, and then this. And oh, I wonder whether some of these little jewels would look nice. Now I'm going to use those on another page. I'm just grabbing these little Tim Holtz Ideology stitch scraps, and pretty sure these came from Marie. And I'm thinking, oh no, look, there's not many left. Oh, shall we have a red one? Maybe a red one. And then we can have maybe a little, is that, oh, it's a clown. I don't know if I want a clown. That needs to go on a funny page. Oh, what have we got here? John Trimble. I don't know who that is. Does anyone know who John Trimble is? But I like that on there. And then this just with a, no, I think I'm going to go for the black one if I've got that stamp. So there's a black one. So let's put the stamp on first. Oh, just glued on my page again. There, I'm really happy with that page. So I'm just going to journal on here now about how proud I am of my niece. Just to finish off that page, I'm going to take my little label maker and make a little label. So I'm just going to put beautiful, if I can spell it. And where shall I pop that? Maybe just here. So I'm really pleased with how that page has turned out. I'm just wondering if I need something here. I'm going to just do a little stamp, I think. I've got my little washi sabi one here, and I'm just going to do it in brown to match the page. There we go. And I feel like I would like a sticker there. Let me see what I've got at the moment in my little sticker book. I still haven't really filled this up, but there are a few in here. Well, straight away I've seen one I like. I'm going to pop this one in. There we go. And the only thing I need to do now is distress around my paper, but I think I'll do that at the end. So whilst I'm on the topic of being proud of my family members, I'm going to journal these photographs. So this is my grandson, and here in this photograph, he's wearing an outfit that his mummy crocheted for him. So in the winter, she crocheted a lot of his clothes to keep him snugly warm. And then this outfit is a little summer one that she's made for him, and this time it's just from like standard sewing. So she got a pattern and some fabric, and it's got little tiny, you can't see in the photo, but it's got little tiny bees on it, and he loves bees. So that was a really cool one for him to have. So I want to journal about that. So what shall I use on this page? I'm thinking, oh, that's so adorable, but I don't think the colours are quite right for the photos. The one that got the music. I've got to save that for when I'm journaling about my son. Ooh, look at this. This is really grungy. But I think it's really for cutting out to make stickers. And I've got this, which is really pretty. It's about like that. And then just grabbing a circle punch. This is a 1-inch circle punch, and I'm going to make some circle stickers with this because it's got a sticky backing on it. There we go. And then I'll pop one down here, I think. Get in there, get in there. And then some washi tape. Right, what washi tape would look nice with that? That one's quite nice. Just threw the lid of my glue and it's completely disappeared. I'm going to put that quite high up, I think. Then I'm going to put one of those little circles there. And I'm going to add a little bit of this washi tape here. And I think I'm going to put that ticket there. And then we can add that dot or circle. Like so. Ooh, I'm going to put one of these in the middle of each. I'm relieved that I did that without cutting off my finger. So I've got these little, they're like little metallic jewels that Dawn sent to me. Ooh. I wonder if this will be sufficient to stick them. No. My glue nozzle is blocked, so I'm just going to grab some glue for my little tiny thingies. I just glued my finger and got absolutely none on the little jewel. And that glue will dry clear, hopefully. One on there. Oh. I wonder if that's got enough glue now. I'm having a bit of trouble with this one. I think perhaps the mistake I'm making is to put the glue on the jewel instead of just putting it on the paper like that. That might be easier. Yay. No, stop coming off. Oh my goodness, I'm making a right pig's ear of that. There we go. Let's see what that looks like when it's dried. Just going to wipe off my glue. Right. Okay. Now, where was I? I was going to do some stamping on this page. So I have these little splat stamps that I really like. So I think I'm going to use some of these. And that one. I have a box of Distress Oxide inks here that I inherited. And I really like the ice spruce. I think it will look nice with the greens. Add a bit of colour. Just very subtle colour though. So I'm going to put one here. That's so cool. I really love this stamp. And I'm sorry guys, I don't know where it's from because I inherited the stamps as well. And I don't know why it makes me laugh all the time. I love journaling because it always makes me laugh. I laugh at myself. Now I need to just clean off that stamp. So just spritz it with water because it's water-based ink and dry it with an old rag. I do like things to be in threes. I think it looks pretty. And I'm just going to do it on the white paper. And this ink can bleed through. Didn't quite print properly, but never mind. It can bleed through the paper, but I've got paper stuck on the other side, so it should be okay. And now I've got my little word stamp, so I'm going to choose a sentiment to put on this page. I'm going to put cherish special moments. Not sure if I'm putting this on the right way. Hang on. They're upside down. And I think I'll use the same ink so it coordinates. I've got one on upside down. Oh, I'm glad I spotted that. And now I'm all inky. Ooh, never mind. Cherish special moments. How adorable is that? So I'm going to put some journaling. Okay, so I'm going to call that page more or less done. I'm just going to do my distressing so we can see what that looks like. So that's 2 pages or spreads done in my journal. That was the first one I did. And that was the second one I did. Quite simple, but I really like how it looks. I think it's quite effective. So what I'm going to do now is move on to show you the unboxing that I mentioned earlier. And I'll be doing a video tomorrow and I will be pulling the winner of my giveaway. So you've got like one more day if you haven't entered to go back to that video which says celebrating 2,000 subscribers, and there is a giveaway on there. So I have a little unboxing to share with you guys. Now I have a confession. I am on a journal supplies low spend, so I decided to classify this as art supplies, and then I'm not breaking my resolution. That is so cheating, isn't it? It's totally cheating. But anyway, I have this little unboxing. Now these 2 things seem to be freebies, or that might be part of it. Excuse me, I've got paint all over my hands. So I've got a little copper clip. I haven't got one that colour. That's really cool. And then this is definitely a freebie, and it's a washi tape, which is really kind. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it's so cute. I think that's a little dog. I don't know, or a rabbit. That's really pretty, isn't it? A lovely little freebie, thank you. And let's see what I purchased. Oh my goodness. So I have been purchasing teeny tiny things. Now I have this little mini traveller's notebook, and some time ago Traveller's Company did these like mini sized traveller's notebooks. So it comes with a little charm clip, and I missed out on those. I didn't get one of those, and they were limited edition and they came in a tin. But this one is very similar. It's the colour of the leather looks very much like my patinaed passport, but you can see on the spine that it's like the camel. So it's kind of camel that's already patinaed. Really lovely. And the only difference here is we've got a gold little clasp rather than the tin one. That is so cute. It's got a little band and inside a removable insert. Oh my goodness, look how small it is. Now there's a challenge for me. What am I going to use this microscopic insert for? If you've got any ideas, let me know down below. It's so cool. So yes, I have that, which isn't the main thing that I wanted, but I saw they had these too and I couldn't pass it by. So that's the first thing. And then I ordered this little sketchbook, and look at that adorable painting on the front. So we've got a lovely girl painting on the front and a robin on the back. I thought that was really lovely, and it's got an elastic, and as you can see, it's tiny. I'll show it to you next to a passport. It's even smaller than a passport size traveller's notebook, and it's handmade and stitched, and it has watercolour paper in it. So it's a little tiny watercolour sketchbook. Isn't it pretty? Oh, this is where it's an arts plate, see, because that is a sketchbook. That's not a journal. And this was the main thing that I wanted to purchase. And it's all wrapped up in pretty paper. Can you guess what it is? You probably can by now. How do I open it? I don't want to tear the paper. Oh, I know what, I'll just... I can't stop laughing. What I have here is the smallest little watercolour palette, which has got a magnet here. It's a teeny tiny watercolour palette, and it is so small. And I saw this on a video, and I can't remember whose video it is, which is really bad of me, because I saw it on hers and she was saying that there's lots of these like cheaper versions, but they have a flat mixing space, and this one's got a little bit of a dip in it, which is useful when you're mixing. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So what I want to do is I'll get my, oh, that's probably why she's put a clip, because what you do is you open up your sketchbook and you decide which side of the page you're painting on, and then you just clip your minuscule watercolour palette, and then you get a travel brush, which I don't have handy, but I've got a watercolour brush, and you can paint. This is the most not functional but absolutely beautiful thing that I've ever bought. In fact, let's compare it to my other ridiculously small watercolour palette, which I use quite a lot, and to be honest, they looked a bit ridiculously small, but it's surprising how far watercolour paint goes. So that is my Art Toolkit mini palette. So as you can see, I already had this, so I didn't need another one at all. And this one has bigger mixing space. So it's the same size actually, but this one has a bigger mixing space than this one. But I have something else on the way that's going to help me out with that problem. But I don't think it's even been dispatched yet. It's funny, isn't it, when you buy something, I think this came from China or Japan or somewhere, and it came really quickly, and the item I've ordered from the UK hasn't even dispatched yet. So, oh yes. So I have this one in my Euroluku pouch, and it lives in there because I use it for journaling. So if I want to put watercolour in my journal while I'm out and about, so I leave that one in there, which is also obviously really cute. But when I saw this, I just couldn't resist it. I think it's because it's wood, and as you can see by my desk, which is also wood, I just really love things that are made of wood. Oh, it is so adorable. So what I'm going to do now is fill it up with paint, and then I will come back to you and maybe we'll do a little sketch. And that is the brand Natsumi, and I'll link the Etsy shop below in case any of you want to buy a teeny tiny doll size watercolour palette. Well, I'm interested to see, once I've put the paint in, how long it lasts. You need a very small paintbrush, but then it's a very small sketchbook, so that's absolutely fine. What on earth can I paint in this tiny book? Oh, I can't wait to try it. Now that's enough gushing from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.